What's going on, people? Welcome to Ears to the Street with Factor Entertainment. Me, this your boy HG. And all I gotta say is, like James Brown said, welcome to America. Hey, this is a classic example. If you're someone that's non-white, especially if you are black, this photo right here of these people congregating around a chocolate body that represents a black person. If you're black in America and you're seeing this photo right now, this should show you your status and what many non-white people, including or specifically Caucasians, how they view you. Now, this isn't all Caucasians, so let's not go overboard. Let's be realistic and let's put on our thinking caps and let's put on our big boy pants and big girl pants. We know that out of 350, 400 million white people that reside in the United States, that all of them do not subscribe to this. They don't think it's cute. They don't condone it. They think it's disgusting. We know that. We're not talking about those good white people who treat people fair, who try to be as fair and equal as possible, within the parameters of their own race. We're not talking about those people. We're not talking about the white people who aren't racist. We're talking about, with this photo, we're talking about the racist white people who exist in this nation, and the racist white people who have power in this nation that control and dictate things. This is a classic case of that in this country. And see, us as black people, we're under the delusion that we're just as equal as them in the country that they control. You can never be equal in a country that you do not control. You don't control the water. You don't control the military. You don't control the vegetation. You have no control over the industry. You have no control over any of this. None of it. Not at a huge scale. You don't even have control over the entertainment industry. All these not even all these few black billionaires, your Puffys, your Jay-Z's, your Oprahs, your Michael Jordans, your LeBron Jameses. These are 4 or 5 people out of 40, 50 million black people in this nation, not to mention the other 400 million white people that's in this nation, not to mention all the other variations of races in this nation, Asian and what have you. So we have to really start, looking at this situation from a realistic perspective. You are behind enemy lines, and this picture shows you ain't nothing but a dead carcass on their table to be feasted on, while they're partying and laughing and taking pictures at your dead body. We've seen this before. We've seen it with black people hanging from trees. We've seen this from black people tied to trees set on fire. We've seen this from old pictures of whatever we've seen. It goes back like generations and thousands of years. And the thing is, in 2023, these racist white people, for those who are racist, they have no problem gallivanting a symbolic dead black person and eating the carcass and enjoying themselves off your death, off your losing, off your suffering. They're enjoying your suffering. They're enjoying eating off of you. And they've been eating off of you in so many ways. That's all this picture represents. Not only do we have some who actually eat people literally, I still believe it goes on to this day. There's already documentation in the past that racist white people used to eat black people. I think it's still going on to this day. We already know about the organ harvesting, and that's a way of eating black people too. Because if a elite white person needs a kidney or something, and then some black kid ends up missing, and that kidney goes to that white person, then that's the same thing as this picture, But they've been eating off of us. They eat off us in the entertainment industry. They eat off us in the sports industry. They eat off us in every industry that exists in this nation. Just pick one. Construction, agriculture, architecture. Just name one. Just pick an industry and pick an industry. Do your homework. It's not going to be a lot of homework, and find out what race is leading at the top of that industry. And what I find amazing or appalling is that you have black people who will sit up here and argue with you as if, we got it better than ever. And, we can do anything we want to do. You know what? We can do anything we want to do. But will we unify and do what needs to be done? That's the question, because they're in unison right now over this chocolate black body, and they're having a great time. They're having an amazing time. Will there be some, and I'm not condoning this or saying we should do this, and I know, this is not even a thing for black people, but just to put the shoe on the other foot, what are racist black people doing to show, some type of superiority over white people? Why racist black people are not in a room somewhere congregating over a white chocolate dead body? And then I know what you're gonna say. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's not right. We don't have to do what they do. And I'm not saying we should do what they do. Yes, we should exemplify something a little bit better, a little bit higher. But sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. Sometimes you gotta fight fire with water. So what do we do with this type of situation where we're watching a group of white people pick apart a dead black chocolate woman? Like, that doesn't infuriate you? That doesn't make you feel like, wow, like, I'm in a country where I'm nothing but a platter to these people. I'm nothing but a dead carcass on a tray to these people. I'm nothing more than on those cartoons or on the movies when you see the pig with an apple in his mouth and it's been glazed and roasted. You see how the paint marks in the chocolate black woman, you see how they, with the left leg, the marks symbolizes, like, it seems like burnt marks, as if the body has been cooked and prepared to be eaten or ate. You see what you're looking at? This is what America symbolizes for you. And the sad thing about it, black people can't even get along long enough to actually make anything of substance become a reality. That's the problem with us. See, they have no problem getting together, sticking to the plan, working through the issues, and getting things accomplished. What happens with black people? It never sees its fruition because people are too emotionally involved and can't stick to the agenda and goal and get the job done. But you guys will come on social media with your comments, with your anger. But what are you doing? And I'm not talking about some arbitrary, oh, I do stuff. No, what are you truly doing? What is your network situation like? Who are you networking with? Are the people you networking with really about empowering their own people and empowering themselves? Or are you just networking with people, having conversations and nothing getting done? Nothing even trying to get done. Or are you so invested in your lack of spousal situation that all you can do is down talk women or down talk men on the internet? And that's your whole spiel right there. You know, since you have no love life, then all you can do is poke holes at other people's love life and situations and, and stroke your own ego. And you think like, oh, yeah, I just did something on the internet, when all you're doing is further tearing down your own people with that ridiculous rhetoric. You got all you fake Kevin Samuels relationship experts all of a sudden who haven't had any successful relationships, haven't had probably too much success, period. You know what I'm saying? And I don't count success as a financial thing. I'm talking about mentally, the things you've done to attribute to people, how you've helped people, how you've made someone smile or made someone happy, or, you were there for someone to pick up the pieces and things like that. That's what I describe as success. Not how big your wallet is. And there's nothing wrong with financial success either. But I'm talking about something a little bit more substantial than trying to poke holes at people. But you won't poke holes at this picture, though. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you rather talk about black men ain't nothing, black women ain't nothing, instead of addressing the real issue that's in this photo. And this is what has us divided as a people. This is what has us conquered as a people, this particular photo. This is what's really happening. This is the real stuff right here. Not all you tap dancing, media, jarhead, just want to say something to get some attention type of motherfuckers. Y'all the motherfuckers who on the internet wasting time. Your page is worthless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know why you guys even doing it. No real substance behind what you're doing. But you'll sit on the internet and comment on silly stuff. But when it comes to stuff like this, I don't see too many comments. I don't see too many solutions. Why don't you guys ridicule this type of stuff like you'll ridicule a black man who, is struggling financially? Why won't you ridicule this picture in situations like this more so than a black woman who, has more than one a baby daddy? You guys keep the focus. We keep the focus as a black people on ourselves so much we can't even see the puppet master. And the puppet master is sitting here dining on us, dining on our dead carcasses every day. Young black males in the inner city getting shot down. They're dining on us every day. You got young black women going to get black boys, black girls aborted that won't even see this earth. They're dining on us. Mass incarceration. They're dining on us. All we want to do is tap dance and sing. They're dining on us. That's all they're doing. Dining on us. While we're dying, they're dining on us. Man, hit that like and subscribe button. Ears to the street with fact and entertainment. Me, I'm out.
I'm from the streets with a hood to swallow a man. I'm from the streets with a hood to swallow a man.